Hi Sukun, what's up, man? How are you? First time you're watching me on the Facebook Live. Who else is up? How's it going? What you up to? So yes, I'm all real estate, and I'm here to talk to you about a fresh and new topic uh, on how to earn passive income from uh, real estate. Nilesh Joshi, thank you for logging into my Facebook Live. Let's wait for some more people. So in the lockdown, what are you guys up to? What is happening, and how are you guys keeping yourself busy? Let's see. चलो यार, pretty interesting topic है. जितने लोग होंगे उतना मज़ा आएगा. And let's make it interactive. Let's have your comments also rolling in. Questions you want to ask me maybe at the end of the presentation or end of the video. That will make it a very nice Facebook Live for me. कॉलर वॉलर मेरा ठीक है ना? Sukun, what's up, man? If you're still watching me, type back what's happening. Nilesh, if you're still watching me, what you've been up to, how are you keeping yourself busy in the lockdown? Tell me about yourself, man. I don't think we met before, but I do intend to meet you or speak to you during this lockdown or maybe in person later. काफ़ी कुछ चल रहा है, lot of real estate movement happening. If you heard one of my videos yesterday, the video which I posted yesterday on live, काफ़ी मैंने उसमें information दी है about learning how to ask the right questions when you meet someone for the first time in real estate. तो ऐसे ही एक नया topic लेके आया हूँ मैं मेरे YouTube channel के through, which is called Learning with Uday, and these videos I'm trying to post on Facebook, then maybe Instagram, then maybe YouTube for sure. And there's another app which I'm using. So app नहीं है वो, software है, like Zoom. So it's pretty creative. I can put my self in there while I'm talking, plus a presentation, which makes it very easy for the viewers to understand what I'm trying to relate to in the whole video. I hope I'm audible to everyone watching me. So today we are talking on an interesting topic on how to earn passive income through real estate. It's a very nice hot topic, and especially will relate to the scenario we're in today. We're all in the lockdown, and what we might be looking at is कहाँ से अपने पास अच्छी इनकम सोर्स आ सकती है, कहाँ से हमारे पास मंथ ऑन मंथ अच्छा रेंट आ सकता है. तो आइडियल टाइम टू hear what I'm about to tell you and about to give you knowledge on. So, without further ado, I'm going to start, and whoever joins in can continue listening to me. I don't mind repeating a few sentences as well for you to understand. आप लोग समझोगे तो ये आगे आप knowledge दे पाओगे, right? So, first of all, my introduction I'll begin with. I'm Uday Lamba. I am the co-founder of DreamWorks Realty. We are into selling of new residential and commercial properties in and around Pune. And one of our fortes, not one of our only forte is also selling pre-lease and pre-rented properties all across Pune. So we advise people on how to invest in these kind of properties. I'll tell you more detail about it. So ideally, if you're like me, you would always like to bring in a little extra money on the side, right? So making money outside your day job can give you net worth, give your net worth a boost. Not to mention give you some extra peace of mind as well, right? So maybe you've also heard about passive income, and that renting out real estate properties is a really good idea. Um, but before you jump in feet first, what I'm trying to make you understand is there are a few things you need to know when it comes to renting a property in real estate as a source of passive income. Right? There has to be knowledge. अगर knowledge नहीं होगी तो it will be very difficult for you to go ahead. Right? So let's break it all down. Let's try to understand this in depth so that earning passive income through real estate becomes very easy for you. So how to earn passive income from real estate rental properties? Let's get right into it. Firstly, let's get the record straight on passive income. Okay, passive income is money you earn from a source that doesn't take a lot of effort for you to earn. I've made a PDF on this of my own. It has all the knowledge in it, so I'm going to read some from it, and I'm going to give you knowledge of my own as well while I'm talking to you. Okay, so it could be investments in stocks or bonds or income from real estate, just to name a few for you to understand. In general, passive income is great. Okay, it can boost your retirement savings, help you retire early, or simply help you reach your wealth building goals faster, right? Now there are a lot of ways to invest in real estate. Okay, but let's take a closer look in particular at owning rental properties and why it's such a popular way to invest to earn passive income. Okay, so rental properties can be a greater source of passive income once you get a rental up and running, right? I mention that because it will take some effort at the start. Of course, it will take some effort at the start to get the property ready, to get it in shape, to earn the rent from it. So it's not completely passive as of now. It's not completely passive, but it can provide a monthly income flow without you having to participate in any kind of daily work. Okay, so how much do you spend in these kind of properties? You would ask me that question, and I've got an answer for you already. So now hear me out on this properly. If you're looking to buy a property to rent, right, and you're brand new to the rental game, think modest, stable, and build and middle of the road. Okay, and middle of the road सोचना बहुत ज़रूरी है इस पे, बट हम हैं आपका काम आसान करने के लिए, इसलिए मैं आपको नॉलेज दे रहा हूँ इसके बारे में, राइट? सो डोंट गेट फैंसी विथ योर वेरी फर्स्ट rental. Plan to pay cash for the place you want to rent out. Okay, check, etc., whatever. Going hundreds of thousands of rupees into debt in order to invest in real estate is never a good idea. Okay, it's never a good idea. If you can buy something that's priced at about 70% of what it's worth in the current market, you're trying to make money on the investment if at all possible. Is that correct? Right? So where to buy? What would you want to buy? So okay, in general, homes in areas with good schools and good reputation to and a good reputation to appreciate better than lower priced properties. I'll repeat that again. So okay, in general, homes in areas with good schools and a good reputation tend to appreciate better than lower priced properties like apartments or maybe condos, offices, shops, right? They're ideal. Look for properties in a solid neighborhood where real estate prices have been increasing over the years, right? It will also attract the kind of renters you need: responsible tenants who are less likely to damage the place or are or be unpredictable when it comes to paying you rent. Okay, these are pointers you need to look at, right? Rentals are that are close to public transportation, okay, or major highways into town are usually popular with renters. Keep your eye out for any big companies moving to parts of the city to open offices or other factories. Local is usually best for your first rental property, so you can keep a close eye on your investment. You don't want your first rental to be out of state in a place where you can't regularly um, check on the condition of the property. If that's the case, you would need someone else to manage it. But if you choose a city with a good rental market and job growth along with reasonable state taxes, it can pay in certain situations. What to buy? Now we come to the golden question and the golden answer. So, what to buy? What are you going to buy in today's market? So, we've seen that in one of my videos which I've sent out to my clientele and my broadcast group, which has business associates, referral partners, etc. That you know, today we are seeing a movement in real estate happening. So ideally, there are a lot of businesses which are suffering through real estate, suffering in general due to the pandemic crisis, and there are some openings which are going to come in the form of real estate. So parallelly this is going to happen, right? If I talk about the first situation, we've been all of us are discussing it today, that a few popular companies have decided, whether they're small, big, large scale, they've decided and they've asked their employees to work from home. So what is the meaning of that? Work from home, I feel it is a sentiment oriented decision which is made just to keep ourselves safe and secure from the coronavirus, and so that it doesn't attack us. We've been asked to stay at home and work from home. If I see India as a large the Indian sector, lot of speculations are on this. Lot of leaders, industry leaders are in talks over the same. So the understanding I've received is that it is not a long-term solution for the Indian market that way, because आखिर हमें बाहर आना ही है ना काम करने के लिए. एंड डोंट वरी अबाउट इट, इवन इफ वी आर वर्किंग फ्रॉम होम. सपोज ऐसे होता है कि इंडस्ट्रीज डिसाइड and companies decide that they want to work from home, and that is going to be fixed, but you need not worry, the residential sales are going to go up for sure, क्योंकि जितने लोग घर से काम करेंगे उतना तो सेल तो बढ़ेगा ही बढ़ेगा ना. People will want more homes, so there is nothing to worry about it. Don't go behind those sentiments. Real estate provides 7% GDP, right? We've all heard of that. So it is a very nice industry and one of the safest investments you can have. Other things will fluctuate, but real estate, you'll see, will grow, and it has grown over the years. We can't deny the fact, right? अगर work from home नहीं होता, which we are seeing speculations everywhere, we have not reached any conclusion over the same. So if we go out and we start working, then we will see opportunities like manufacturing companies. If we are watching the news now, and I'm attending a lot of these webinars with industry leaders, so they've actually seen or are speculating that Manufacturing industries are going to be opening their base in cities like maybe Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, Mumbai, etc. So उससे क्या होगा? उससे co-working, co-living, warehousing, etc. All these segments of the real estate industry will gain potential, and when they gain potential, when all these industries gain potential, buying a real estate property commercial in the commercial segment will be a very hot thing to do, right? I'll tell you why that can be possible. Because today the acquisition cost of these properties are very nice, okay, and very attractive. So ideal thing would be, because ये सब चीज़ें डिमांड में आने वाली हैं, they'll be easier to rent out. So a good decision would be to invest in a office space, however small it could be, maybe a 500 square feet, 1000 square feet, 1500, 2000, whatever your capacity is, whatever your requirement is. We can sit in person, or maybe do a Zoom 1-2 call to understand that. वो बात की बात है. I'll come back to the topic कि passive income आप सबसे अच्छी तरीके से कैसे कमा सकते हो. So what is a pre-leased property? We'll get to the definition of what a pre-leased property is, and this is what I'm going to tell you. So a property that is already rented or leased out to a tenant and then sold along with that rent as income to a new buyer is called a pre-leased property, for your understanding. I'll even give you an example. So we'll take hi Mayur, hi Sanjay ji, hi Nilesh, Sukun, you, I don't know whether you're there or no, but yeah, no problem at all. Let's take Mayur as an example. Okay, so Mayur has a 1000 square feet shop in Pune. All right, he has leased the shop to Chitle Mithai. Chitle Mithai is a very popular brand in Pune. Okay, now when such brands take up shops or showrooms, etc., at prime locations, they don't tend to move away fast. They don't tend to vacate that property quickly. Okay, they take it for maybe 5 to 9 years lease period. Rental agreement उतनी बनती है 5 साल और 9 साल की. So they're there to stay. Okay, like a McDonald's. If a McDonald's takes a property, a McDonald's sticks there for about 20 years. वो लोग agreement ही 20 साल की बनाते हैं ताकि they can stick there, and they can't such brands can't keep vacating and moving to new destinations or new locations. It affects their reputation as a brand in whole. So coming back to our example, Mayur has a 1000 square feet shop in Pune. He has leased that shop to Chitle Mithai, which is a known brand, right? And Chitle Mithai is giving Mayur 1 lakh rupees as rent, month on month. Okay. Now Mayur decides that he wants to sell the property. Okay. When he goes ahead and sells the property, he finds a new buyer. The new buyer's name is Mr. Aditya. Right, so Mr. Aditya buys Mayur's property at a price of 1 crore rupees. एक example ही दे रहा हूँ मैं ये. So buys the property at maybe 1 crore and goes into and purchases it. So documentation हो गई, lease agreement का transfer हो गया आदित्य के नाम से. मयूर was the earlier owner, आदित्य के नाम पे हो जाता है transfer. एंड देन लीज एग्रीमेंट जो है वो भी ट्रांसफ़र तो हो ही जाती है. तो डे वन से आदित्य स्टार्ट्स अर्निंग दैट 1 month रेंट विच मयूर वॉज गेटिंग, विच इज़ 1 lakh rupees, राइट. एंड मंथ ऑन मंथ हैसल फ्री क्यों है ये कि रेडी पोजेशन प्रॉपर्टी है. रेडी पोजेशन से you don't have to worry about delay in possession, you don't have to worry about whether you'll get that property or no. 98% of the cases, the documentation in these properties are pretty clear because they are the loan etc. is done through banks. Even if you guys do not want to go in for a loan and invest in these kind of properties, they are going to give you they're easier to purchase. And एक महीने के पीरियड में या depending on your capacity of finishing the payment with the owner, you can get possession of this property at the earliest, 15 to 20 days or a 1 month period at the max, right? So they're fast in transacting. So ROI, there's a term called ROI in real estate, which is return on investment. ये कितना देता है पता है आपको? 7 to 9% ROI is the starting. ओके, 7 to 9% ROI के बीच में आपको मिल सकता है. रेजिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी में आप इन्वेस्ट करोगे, वो बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है, घर आपका खुद का हो जाता है. बट टुडे रेजिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी गिव्स यू मैक्सिमम 3% एज ROI. यहाँ पे a pre-lease property, because of its advantages in prime locations in Pune, and they can be different kind of properties. Okay, they can be offices, they can be shops, they can be showrooms, they can be warehouses. All these 4 kind of properties can be qualified into a pre-lease property. We can sell it as a pre-lease property. So 7 to 9% ROI you're looking at, and ये stagnant नहीं रहेगा. चलो, today you're going to tell me that yeah, real estate looks really grim, and 1-2 साल के लिए we are not going to see any appreciation, we are not going to see any growth. How are you recommending such properties? So my answer to that is, अगर appreciation आपकी नहीं भी होती 1-1.5 साल, but you are still earning above the market price, you're still at a very good position, because you're getting 7 to 9% ROI on those on the property now from day one itself, right? So what's the bad deal? There's no bad deal at all. It's a good profit for you. So we are seeing this as a very nice opportunity for buyers who would want to invest in real estate today, even during the lockdown or post the lockdown, because these are properties which are going to give excellent return year on year and month on month, right? So for investments like these, commercial investments like these, to know more, you can get in touch with me, inbox me, or maybe inbox me with your contact number and details. We will help you for sure to earn passive income through real estate, and help you identify such properties in Pune, right? So thank you once again यार. उदय लांबा, तो आपको पता है पर्सनल अकाउंट से मैं वीडियो ले रहा हूँ आपके लिए. Let's keep in touch, and please share this knowledge with your friends, with your colleagues, so that they also know that there is one segment in which we are confident that you can invest in real estate. There's 8 years of research which we have done. Dreamworks Realty is an 8-year-old company, and I'm the co-founder of the same, along with my partner named Umesh Pawar. So and there are 3 more directors. There's Vikram Bharadwaj, there's Satyajit, right, and the others. So I have a team of 30 members in total today, and we are doing this day in and day out. Lockdown में हम आराम से नहीं बैठे हुए. I'm networking with our existing clients, new clients, with builders, developers, and getting knowledge from everywhere. And we see this segment to be one of the best in terms of investment today. So let's keep in touch. Hi Man, how are you? Mayur, thank you for listening to me. Sanjay ji, thank you for joining in. Nilesh, Sukoon, thank you for joining in, and all the others who are here. So let's keep in touch here. I'll cut it short, and thank you for your time today. Bye bye.